Okay, so there's broccoli in her hair. That's a really gross texture. Like, why would this need to happen? Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're looking at some very questionable makeovers. Now, I would love to know your opinion down below as we go. You know what? Start writing a comment. Update me, update me, update me. I don't know where these come from. I came across them on TikTok, but I think they have been sourced from somewhere else. So if anybody knows the origins of these makeovers, please let me know because they are wild. We have a dog makeover. They're just crazy. Okay, let me show you the first one and we'll talk it through. Just before we get into that, say if this is your first time here, my name is Robert. I'm a professional makeup artist. Here on YouTube, also in real life, it's my goal to help you become a pro yourself, or just someone who's really good at makeup. And I love to say in my reaction videos, creativity and individuality have no rules, but makeup most definitely has a theory. And we are taking a look at that theory today. Okay, let's get straight into it. Skincare is always a great start. We love doing skincare. Not sure about these herbs. What is that, dill? I don't know my herbs. On the face. Did you just spit in a bag? I don't know what that was. I think it's like a sugar scrub. We're doing nails. Now, as we go through this, right, I just want to point out that I feel like nobody within this makeover team, let's say, is professional at what they do. You'll see from the hair, the makeup, none of it seems to be professionally done. Looks great. The eye makeup looks wonderful, but as you're gonna see as we get into this, someone throw a mop on your table just like that. That's not something people do. Okay, she looks cute, she looks great. Hair, I mean, that's... Those teeth, it's the teeth. That's not how those teeth are supposed to be used. I think they are like joke teeth, like costume teeth. And why did they spend all that time doing her hair, like dyeing it, doing all this stuff, and then she's wearing a wig? It just seems like nobody knew what was going on. Let's look at the second one. So she's wearing her hair as a dress. You know, she wants it all cut off, which is kind of wild, actually. Wait a minute. I feel like that's all extensions because they're all different lengths. That can't be real. And you can see there's a slight crimp, and sometimes some hair comes like that. I don't think that's her real hair. Like, straight up, that's not her real hair, right? And now she's pretending to be sad. Hair color. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone out there who colors hair, does hair. That seems to me like not the correct way. Also, this is a bit messy. That threading, that's not how you thread. That is... Why would you cut someone's... Like, what is all of this? You wouldn't wax the lips, you know what I mean? Like, a professional wouldn't put wax over the lips. Someone shout me out. Are you a hair person in the comments? This is not how you do hair, correct? This is not how you color hair. Like, why they put wax all over her leg and then they're doing a little bit at a time? You wouldn't do that. Like, all of this. Like, they're trying to make it like this really beautiful makeover. A makeup artist, a professional makeup artist, would not obviously roll someone's makeup on, but also this technique here. I mean, what's that? Like, why are you doing a dark horseshoe on the forehead? So when you're contouring, you're pushing back. So you want to push back that part of a forehead and have everything around it highlighted and receding? It doesn't make sense. But eye makeup is never that bad, to be honest with you. It's not professional standard, pay for it, but it's not terrible. Like, it looks good. But like, what are we doing here? Okay, so what was that around the lip? Was that a guide for a lip liner? The lip pencil itself is a guide. It's sharp and it has a point. You know what I mean? I actually haven't seen the... Ooh, it's kind of quiffy and nice. That's all hair extension. Look at all those different layers in there. Absolutely not. Oh, she looks so glamorous. That's really beautiful. But I feel like she already looks like that. You know what I mean? I feel like the hair is actually really nice. The makeup's stunning. Okay, this one kind of is troublesome in some ways where they have taken a dog and just put on piles of what appears to be different color cotton onto this poor dog, just trying to live its life, acting like it's a homeless dog. Poor thing. Whose dog is that? I want to know who owns this dog. It's like, it's shaking off mud, it's shaking off all this. Why has it got like groups of black, white, and like a greenish fur everywhere? That's not what happens. And look, what are you cutting off? You know what that looks like? Spider web? like Halloween fake spider web. Now, I know this dog isn't gonna have any makeup, well, I don't know, would it have any makeup put on, but I just want to show you to what lengths. Look, now they're reenacting the abandonment of this dog, and they're like, it broke free and ran away, and the person who's catching it had the same color jacket on as the person who abandoned it. Oh, it's cute. Hates this experience though. I don't believe this story. There's a whole story going on. Police found it, all this kind of stuff. Half of that isn't real dog hair. And one of their dogs needed a haircut, and I was like, let's film it. First of all, let's cover the dog in Halloween spider web. To pretend to abandon the dog in the street. Oh, look at that cute little mouth. Oh, baby angel. Ooh. That's a beautiful angel baby. Now, this one's a little bit dramatic. Let's take a look. Can't stand it, can't stand looking at herself. Her t-shirt has green spillage on it. She's got like this obviously makeup around her eyes. People of course do have darkness, but you can see that is a mix of makeup. The way it is sitting there just isn't natural in any way. They're like, what was that? Oh look, and they've washed her face and it came straight off. All that darkness from under her eyes came straight off when they washed her face. I mean, if all it took was for her to wash her face, she would have been absolutely fine. And now we're doing this makeup situation. Doing eye makeup with a sponge that is bigger than the actual eye itself is never a good move. It's never something you should be doing. Precision and definition do not exist in this video. Also, the color under her eyes is pure yellow off this concealer. It doesn't offer concealer. It doesn't suit her. It's not the correct color. And now she's just like, you know, like you or me. She looks great. Hair looks great. Fabioso. Oh, is that what it's called? Okay, this one's a little bit insulting. So like, oh no, she can't fit in clothes. So they're gonna do her hair. I mean, come on. Like, if you're gonna, they're like exposing her. They're putting chilies on her head. They're doing all this crap to her. Like, why would this need to happen? All this tape everywhere as templates that actually don't even work. You didn't even follow the templates or the stencil because the brow shape's completely different when you take it off. The lip tape is still on there. It's not bad to use tape for a liner guide, but maybe wait for it to dry before you open your eyes. They made their own skims. They do the same kind of makeup look on everyone as well, again, which isn't bad. It's quite neutral. It's quite across the board. It's absolutely fine. She looks great. She does look really great. But again, what's with all the crap to start with? Why are you doing all of this? Wait, what does it say at the end there? 1 second. Names, characters, signs, places, and events are fictitious. Another weird one. It's kind of a D makeover. So we have this person who has a completely false nose, which is great. Loads of fake hair, everything like that. Look at that note. Oh. Actually, the texture makes me want to throw up. That's really gross. That's a really gross texture. Oh. I'm not hydrated enough. She's got like these stick-on eyebrows. Is this a child? It'd be interesting to see what kind of makeup they're gonna do, because to be honest with you, the stuff that she had on already just kind of looked like the stuff that they would do. You know what I mean? I'm not sure why they do mascara and then eye makeup straight after, because it's just gonna fall into the mascara, especially if you're using something shimmery and glittery. It just doesn't make sense. And now she looks like this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Please, they're gonna, okay, so there's broccoli in her hair. They're stretching her face. Wait, have they not stretched her face again? So those things, they're meant to stay there. They're meant to pull the face and stretch it out and keep it there. They're not like lifting your face for a moment and you take them off and they're lifted. You're meant to hide them under hair or under broccoli or whatever it is you're doing, you know? A fork. Of course they're using the fork. Of course. Why wouldn't they use a fork? The thing that started my hatred for online makeup like this in the first place, a fork. I'll never use a fork again. And let's see the final. Wow. I would love to know your opinions on these makeovers. I just think they're terrible. I just think what a load of waste of time and shit. I would be like, who's consuming this content? But it's me, I am. I'm doing it. And now you did. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Give this video a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.